Cheesesteak, cheesesteak, it's the cheesesteak shuffle, huh? Cheesesteak, cheesesteak, it's the cheesesteak shuffle, huh? Every day, all day, cheesesteak, cheesesteak.
Every night, all night, cheesesteak, cheesesteak.
9 a.m. cheesesteak.
2 p.m. cheesesteak.
4 a.m. cheesesteak.
Anytime.
Anytime, all the time. Cheesesteak, cheesesteaks, let's shuffle, y'all. Come on, let's shuffle, y'all. Cheesesteak, cheesesteak, it's the cheesesteak shuffle, huh? Cheesesteak, cheesesteak, it's the cheesesteak shuffle, huh? Open up your roll and what do you find?
Steak and cheese and onions inside.
So big, so juicy, you can fit it in a duffel.
And that's what we call the cheesesteak shuffle. Cheesesteak, cheesesteak, it's cheesesteak, it's the cheesesteak shuffle, huh? Cheesesteaks come in all different
Because
styles.
the Philly, you can see the stuff for miles and miles.
Like what you like, we don't need the scuffle.
Now everybody do the cheesesteak shuffle. Cheesesteak, cheesesteak, it's the cheesesteak shuffle, huh? Cheesesteak, cheesesteak, it's the cheesesteak shuffle, huh? Cheesesteak, cheesesteak, it's the cheesesteak shuffle, huh? Cheesesteak, cheesesteak.
Alright, this song is getting on my nerves. This is enough of this. Alright. Some of you might notice. Probably not. I've already opened 4 of these. Because I really wanted to open packs. So, just letting y'all know ahead of time. We're just straight up hunting for that Edgar. So we're just going to get into it. I believe it's 4 rares. There's a flip card right there. Oh. Demon Male Hawberk is kind of dope. There's an island. That's pretty sweet. Hey, Frog. Yeah, we're just hunting this showcase Edgar Markov. So, Sanitarium Skeleton. Oh, there's an Emrakul. That's pretty sweet. There's a Huntmaster of the Fells. Conjurer's Closet, pretty sweet. And an Unnatural... Excuse me, Growth. I've opened 4 already. Did pretty good. I've got a couple Rooftop Storms. I've gotten... oh, Lord, what was it? I got 2 Snapcaster Mages. Jace. What else? Why can't I think of... Necro Duality is the other one I've gotten so far. Dude, do you mind? And then I got the alternate art, borderless, Audric Lunarch Marshall. Dude, chill out. So, we're just kind of going through it. Lightning Axe. Fiend Hunter, I really like the art on this. Was it Forest? Oh, my microphone's being silly. Yeah, these guys are 15 cards per pack. They are very expensive, though. These are collector's boosters. Ooh, okay, I haven't seen this yet. Heartless Summoning. That is freaking dope. Dig that a lot. Grave Trawler, sweet. Bedlam Reveler, Restoration Angel. I haven't gotten this version of Restoration Angel. I keep getting the like borderless, whatever you call it, this version. Heartless Summoning is very cool to get. That's very cool. Dig that a lot. But yeah, I really want... So I've got... Hold on, I can just straight up show you. So from this set, in the collector's boosters, they've got the showcase cards, right? And I've gotten every single one except for the limited to 500. I don't know if we're going to do that. That sounds like a bunch of nonsense. I've thought about doing that. I don't know. It feels like a lot of work, and I'm not necessarily about that. You know what I mean? If you want me to, I can. But Phoebe and I are working on. So that's the other thing. This box cost me $300 a piece, $300 a box, and there's 12 packs in it. Yeah, I might do that. We'll see. I'll think about it. If you think I'm entertaining enough to do that, maybe I will. These are cool. Planes, graft rats, clear shot. Me when I see some honeys. That wasn't very funny. Eaten alive. Alright, second harvest, pretty sweet. Westvale Abbey, pretty cool. Oh. Mausoleum Wanderer. What is this? Maelstrom Pulse. I haven't seen this one before. This one's way better in limited. Nutshot. That's an awesome idea. This guy turns into this cool dude. I really like the flavor on this one too. It's a land. You can pay 5 and a 1 life to create a Orzhov human cleric, and then you sacrifice 5 creatures to flip it over. And you get this big fucking demon. A 9/7 flying lifelink, indestructible, and haste. Very cool. I was saying earlier, I don't know if you heard, I opened 2 packs already, I opened 4 packs already, because I was feeling the itch. I got a peek at some of the stuff on here, so I'm just going to get into it. See, this is the Restoration Angel I keep getting. There's another Westvale Abbey. There's a Memory Deluge, pretty sweet. Storm-Carved Coast, pretty sweet. I really like these holographic retro borders. They're very vibrant. Spider Spawning, Voldaran Epicure, a Swamp, Aberrant Researcher, that's Phoebe, Cackling Counterpart, Stromkirk Occultist, Young Wolf Classic, Wretched Griff, Angelic Purge, Sanitarium Skeleton. I am chasing, it's Edgar Markov, but it's the showcase serialized one. So it's like one of... They made 500 copies of this card. It's one of those movie poster ones. And it's the only one from this set that I don't have. As far as those movie poster ones are concerned. And it costs $3,000. I thought it was going to go down in price, and it's only gone up. So I was like, might as well try to pull it. I mean, eventually one day maybe I can put some kind of payment plan on it. I kind of want to just print off a proxy of it. There's a blood token that might be promising. I kind of want to print off a proxy of it and get that signed, so I at least have something in there. Infernal Grasp, pretty sweet. This guy, these guys, a Forest, Laboratory Maniac. This guy is pretty sweet. There's many a tricky blue self-mill deck I've seen with this guy. Some people. This guy again. Just here to harass me. What the hell, dude? We're hunting vampires. I should have titled it Power Punch Productions Vampire Hunters. That is a pretty sweet get. Very dope. We dig that. Hullbreaker Horror. This guy is pretty cool. I like this. I want to like use this dude. So let me see if I can pull up a picture of it. They did this for this set. And they've done this a few times. They're like movie poster cards. And I've gotten every single one of these movie poster cards except for this one. He armed because it's kind of fucked up. He's just kind of... Holy shit, that scared the fuck out of me. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate it bigly. Largely, in fact. Let me see. Let me see. What am I looking for? Window capture? There we go. So this is the card we're looking for. Actually, I can just do one of these. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Is it not alt anymore? Frickin' back in my day. There we go. This is the guy we're looking for. He's $3,000, so I figured I ought to just try and pull him from a pack. But I've got every single other one of these cards, which is like the frustrating part. And they're all like, I haven't ordered any online. I think I've traded one store for one. I traded a friend for another one, and then the rest I've pulled. So, and because it costs so much, I was like, at this point, you might as well just keep gambling for it. You know what I mean? Eventually, I'm gonna hit it big. I know someone who just tonight got $400 off a scratch off. We got a blood token, by the way. That's a good sign. Vampires like blood. I don't know if you guys know that. There's a Seize the Storm. Pretty sweet. Brambleworm. Essence Flux. There's a mountain. Edgar's got red in his identity. Gear Reach Bandit. There's and then this guy, Midnight Scavengers. This melds with the rats, I think, that we keep pulling. That's pretty cool. Abundant Growth. We like that. Okay. We got a Greiselbrand. Holographic. That's pretty damn good. Galvanic Iteration. Cryptolitherite. That's pretty good too. I haven't seen this before. What the fuck is this? 013 Defender. Exchange target opponent's life total with this creature's toughness. Holy shit. That's fucking crazy. I'm peeking. I'm gonna drop this down a little bit. That's fucking nuts. That's a 4-drop. Whoa, dude. Whoa. Plus this, Cryptolitherite is sweet. It turns all your creatures into mana dorks. That's fucking awesome. Not a huge fan of this one. I think second spell stuff is very difficult. And then we got the holographic Greiselbrand showcase. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So the toughness is the second number right here in this corner. So that's a 13, and you can basically tap it, turn it sideways, swap an opponent's health total with this number. So you drop them down. I think in the format it was intended for, which is like normally you would start off at 20 health. So in that format it's not as good, but in Commander where you start with like 40 health, that's wild. Especially for 4 mana, that's how much it costs. That's pretty damn early in the game. That is a crazy card. There's a new Spider-Man card, which I have mixed feelings about. But I want... His name is Mr. Mr. Negative. And he just swaps people's health around. And I want one, because it sounds funny. Sounds funny to do to people. Alright. Lunarch Mantle, that's pretty cool. Ambitious Farmhand, she turns into Seasoned Cathar. That's pretty sweet. Cathar Commando is a pretty cool one. There's a Plains. Edgar's got white in his identity. Ghoulish Procession is pretty sweet enchantment. Basically, whenever a non-token creature dies, you get a zombie token. Very cool. We dig that. Ghoul Tree. Voldaren Ambusher. I don't think I've seen this guy. The cool art one, Greiselbrand. He's one of the demons that Liliana sells her soul to. This one is banned in Commander. Because you just pay 7 life and draw 7 cards. But this is very cool. Very, very, very cool. Heatwix pushes up my glasses. He tricks Avacyn into getting trapped inside the Hell Vault, which is the gigantic rock that they just started shoving demons into because they didn't know what else to do with them. Yeah, he's banned in Commander. I think that was fairly recent, actually. Epitaph Golem. Bound by Moonsilver. This is a pretty cool looking one. Olivia's Dragoon. Okay, we got the Gitrog. We got Frog. The Gitrog Monter. Okay, we got a Through the Breach. Holy shit. Hopeful Initiate. Pretty cool. Okay, and then we got Ren and 7. That's pretty sweet. We got a Planeswalker in here, too. The double showcase. That is pretty crazy. We've gotten 3 showcase cards so far. I'm kind of worried we're using all our luck up on these and we're not going to get Edgar, but maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it's a sign that we've got some hot boxes in here. We've got a blood token. What's on the other side? A vampire token. Do you guys know what Edgar makes? The card? He makes vampires. Because in lore, he's the first vampire of Innistrad. I bet you guys didn't know that. I did. Aberrant Researcher. Oh. Soul Separator. Hold on. I'm rearranging things because if it's not organized right, I'm going to freak out. Silent Departure. What does this do? Return target card creature to its owner's hand. And it's got a 5-cost flashback. Not bad. Swamp. Edgar's got black. Archghoul of Thraben. This guy's pretty cool. Wild Hunger. Synesthesia Masquerade. I use this one a lot. Midnight Scavenger. Brambleworm. Tragic Slip. I wanted them to do a copy of Tragic Slip for Spider-Man that had Gwen Stacy on it, but they don't listen to me. Hold on, I gotta take a quick sweet tea swig. All right, Tragic Slip, Reckless Scholar. This guy's pretty cool. We've got Tireless Tracker. This one's actually pretty good. You get clue tokens whenever you get a land, and then whenever you sacrifice a clue token, it gets +1/+1. Mass Hysteria is a very funny card. Vanquish the Horde, very good. And we got a dual land. Not amazing. That was all playable stuff, though. I should just ask around and see if I can just get someone to just give me this Edgar Markov. I'm sure if I asked, someone would just do it, right? Alright. Blood token. Maybe we don't want to see blood tokens. What's on the other side? A vampire. Maybe we want to see something different. That 4? I'm bad at counting sometimes. Apologize. Geese's Bidding. A forest. Covetous Castaway. What's that turn into? Ghostly Castigator. Subjugator Angel. I don't know if I've seen this one before. Tap all creatures your opponents control. That's pretty dope. Some other stuff. Some other guys. This guy. Spontaneous Mutation. We've got a holographic Westvale Abbey. This is our 3rd Hunt Master of the Fells, but it's pretty cool looking, so we'll take it. Second Harvest. And Dreamroot Cascade. And this dude. And Sever the Bloodline. Dude, speaking of Sever the Bloodline, Lighter Fluid, you're being a little dweeb right now. Chat. Mods, drone strike the Lighter Fluid. I haven't been counting how many packs we've opened. Lighter Fluid. Where'd he go? Alright, hold on. How are we gonna do this? Oh no, he's running away. Hey, come here. Come here, you freak. Ah! Wait, actually, we can do it this way. Come here. He's being squirrely. He doesn't want to... Come here. Come here! Quit screwing around! It's like, make up your mind. I got him. Ugh! The people want to see you. You look pissed off. I'm gonna let you go. He's not happy. He was perturbed. He doesn't want to be on stream. He just wants to screw with me. Alright, we got a demon. Demon token. Human cleric token. Clerics hunt vampire? Oh. Well, that's our last rare. This is the Hunt Master of the Fells again. Maybe that's a good sign, you know? He's the Hunt Master. Whoa, Phoebe's here. He's the Hunt Master. We're hunting Edgar. Spectral Shepherd. Who the freak is this freak? He's got like a bone dog. Let's just rip through this. There's a mountain. Nebelgast Herald. Griff's Boon. Some spiders. This lady. Geese's Bidding. Some wolves. Another cool Heartmouth Summoning. This is my second one I've gotten. Bone because Ghost. Metallic Mimic is very cool. We like that. And another Tireless Tracker. We're doing pretty good so far. We're getting some cool stuff. Just do it. And I mean, at the end of the day, you don't have to spend all this money. You can just print those cards off. Yeah, Tireless Tracker is a pretty sweet card. I can't deny. Vampire token, right? Another vampire token. Chat, is this the one? Is this the run? Yeah, go to your library and print off a bunch of Magic the Gathering cards and just do it that way. Got a full art Young Wolf. Blood Artist is a sweet get. We love Blood Artist. A mountain. We stand Blood Artist in this household. I'm going kind of fast. If you guys want me to slow down, let me know. I'm just trying to... Metallic Mimic. Cool. Metallic Mimic. Okay, we got a Sorin. Sorin... Don't say... Mods, ban this freak for saying Blood Fartist. Alright. And a Captivating Vampire. We got close. We got his grandson. Fuck. Mods, unmod Phoebe. Mods, Drone Strike Phoebe. Mods, subject Phoebe to CAA-style psychological torment. There's a wolf token and a wolf token. That doesn't matter, as long as I win. There's an Indulgent Aristocrat. Delver of Secrets. He turns into a freaky bug. Slayer of the Wicked. This guy. That thing. Stromkirk Occultist. Sweet. Falconwrath Torturer. Sacrifice a creature. This creature gains flying until end of turn. If it's a human, you get a 1/1 counter. That's pretty interesting. Oh, hey, Hachi Mama. We got the Meat Hook Massacre. Cathar's Crusade. Vexing Devil. and Overcharged Amalgam. I mean, Overcharged Amalgam and Meat Hook Massacre, both huge wins. Silent Hill is normal to me. I'm kind of freaky. Silent Hill is actually Loud Hill to me. Hold on, I gotta take a sweet tea swig. Ugh. Ugh, fuck. Ugh. Boom. Crazy Frog to me is just a normal frog. There's a tree folk. Oh, Phoebe, we pulled a copy of Ren and 7. Speak of the devil, there's the Ren and 7 token. Emblem.
Alright, sever the bloodline. Young wolf. Plains. Soul separator. Mentor of the meek ghoul tree. Lunarch veteran.
What are you fucking doing? This little psychopath is going crazy. Spore Crawler. Blood Mad Vampire. Silent Departure. Wedding Announcement. I always thought this art was very cute. Eldritch Evolution. What the fuck is this? Pay 3. Sacrifice a creature. So you basically sacrifice a creature, add 2 to its mana value, and then go get another creature. That's that mana value or less. That's interesting. Temporal Mastery. This is pretty sweet. An extra turn. Conjurer's Closet. A very sweet get. And Lunarch Mantle, which is a uncommon. Or a common. Right? I think that's a common. Not bad. Extra turn cards are very cool. I don't think I've ever gotten this Temporal Mastery before. I'm still riding the high of that Meat Hook Massacre. I don't know if the one I have currently is holographic. And if it isn't, we're swapping that in the binder for the holographic one. That's the next step. Once I get everything, everything's got to be swapped out with holographic versions. There's a clue token and a blood token. Maybe there's a clue. That's a clue to what one of the... I know what this is. I'm going to make you guys wait. I know exactly what the... Well, I don't know exactly what this is. Triskaidekaphobia. Very funny card. Yeah. There was a lot of words. I didn't feel like reading it. I'm sorry. Deadly Allure. Intangible Virtue. This guy. Cobbled Wings. Me after Taco Bell. Soul Guide Griff. Pretty cool. Mausoleum Wanderer. Thalia. Very cool. We dig a Thalia. I'm going to try and... Oh, fuck. Sorry about that. Another Heartless Summoning. And then Bruna. So this is one of the angels that gets corrupted by Emrakul and goes crazy. So, pretty sweet. I've definitely gotten Heartless Summoning before now that I think about it, but I haven't gotten that Heartless Summoning. Alright. We're down to like 5, 6, if you want to count this one. There's a zombie. Oh shit, I fucked up. There's a zombie. We've gotten an Avacyn. So that's pretty cool. Holographic Avacyn, we like that. Okay. Mayor of Avabrook. That's our other rare. Alright, we've got 2 rares in here. We don't know what they are. Let's just get right into it. Abyssinian Priest, a Forest, Laboratory Maniac. That guy is very cool.
Ambush Viper.
Evolving Wilds, pretty sweet. Seize the Storm. Battleground Geist. Eldritch Evolution. Conjurer's Closet. Give you the alpha one? Why? Why would I give you the alpha one? I don't understand how that correlates. Oh, you like the wolf cards. I wish werewolves worked better. I feel like they haven't... I don't know about that part. I don't know about the whole I am the alpha thing you've got going on over there. I wish werewolves didn't kind of poo-poo. Oh, I fucked up again. I've got the werewolf planeswalker. Okay, we've got Bruna. The other one is Gisela. Gisela and Bruna fuse. Shrill Howler. Oh, Lightning Mauler. Wretched Griff of Forest. Ambitious Farmhand. This guy. This person. That dude. These people. Faithless Looting. Pretty sweet. Siege Zombie. The Cathar's Crusade showcase. I have never... Balefire Dragon. I've never gotten these many... I've never gotten this many of these showcase cards. Something's going on. I'm kind of nervous. There's a blood token. There's a vampire. I'm very scared, Phoebe. I'm scared of getting my hopes up. I mean, I've gotten a lot, which is pretty cool in and of itself. To get this many, it's very cool. So I'll take that as a win, if nothing else. But 2 scarecrows in a row. A braid. Mass hysteria. Bloodline keeper. Spell queller. Decimator of provinces. Join the dance. That's an uncommon. What is this freak? An Eldrazi boar? Whoa, it gives your creatures +2/+2 and trample when you cast it. We're down to 3 packs. Is this a rare? This might be a rare. You can't quite tell with the holographic. I think that's an uncommon. Oh well. Eventually, I've opened so many of these, I have to, right? Eventually. Vampire. There's no way that all 500 have been opened already. Like, if I'm still able to get packed, right? Or maybe that's just straight cope. Imprisoned in the Moon. Lunarch Veteran. Slayer of the Wicked, or whatever. Mountain Blood Artist. We like that. Some stuff. This guy. Okay, there's another Gitrog monster. Hullbreaker Horror. Distended Mindbender. You can pay 7 and sacrifice a creature. Interesting. Ugh, 2 packs left. Chat, left or right? Which one? You guys decide while I take another sweet tea swig. Classic sweet tea swig. Phoebe says left. Alright. Oh, Frog said right, but I've already opened it. Here's what we'll do. Is Chandra dressed to kill token? There's all the rares from that one. Open this. There's a full art in there. It's a Jace token. Interesting. 2, 3. Okay, well, we know what the last rare in that one is. And then... So this is all of those packs put together. Alright, here we go. Are you ready? I don't know when the first rare is coming up. Okay, it should be here in a second. Okay. Zealous Conscripts. Captivating Vampire. Another Thalia. Collective Brutality. Another Greiselbrand. A third Gitrog monster. A Liliana of the Vale. And then the last one is Westvale Abbey. Well... all this means is... these are just the rares. And mythic rares. Yeah, like I said, I was trying not to get disappointed. I didn't feel great about it this time, but that's okay. I just kind of want to look through and see what all... I'm gonna pull out... we've gotten like 4 of these Gitrog monsters. Faithless Looting is a pretty sweet card to pull out. It's a pretty cool Planeswalker. See, we got that Avacyn. Two Metallic Mimics in a row was pretty crazy. One of those should have been our Edgar, in my opinion. There's another Planeswalker. Renin 7. We got these two back to back. That was pretty sweet. And a Greiselbrand. Bless you. Bless you. Nobody heard but Phoebus sneezing. Oh, and we got an Emrakul. So, we got a lot of cool stuff out of that pack. I opened earlier off stream a pack where I got like a Necromantic, Necro Duality, and a Rooftop Storm in the same pack. That was pretty cool. We've gotten 2 Snapcaster Mages. Emrakul is a pretty sweet get. So, yeah. Overall, was it worth spending $300 to get this? No. Once again, this more than anything should be like a reminder. Buy singles, my children. Is my Bruna holographic? No, I don't have a holographic Bruna. Is this Through the Breach holographic? No. The Meat Hook Massacre I have. And I think the Greiselbrand, neither. Yeah, neither of those are holographic. My Gitrog isn't holographic. Let's see. Is Olivia? No. So we still need a holographic Olivia, a holographic Emrakul Showcase, and a holographic Through the Breach. So I guess in the grand scheme of things, you know, we got to trade up a little. Some of our cards are going from regular to holographic. That's a pretty sweet. That's a win, I would say. I don't really need 5 copies of the Gitrog Monster. 4 copies of the Gitrog Monster, but I have them. You know, funny enough, I've already given one of these away to another friend. Frog, do you want me to mail you one of these? Because otherwise I'm just going to sell them. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. I'm getting this one signed if I go to MagicCon next year. And actually, I'm going to try and get all of them signed if I go to a MagicCon next year. Mail you anything? Interesting you would say that. There's my copy of the Meat Hook Massacre that I pulled a while back. But now we've got a holographic one. Yeah, my goal is to get all of the showcase cards from Innistrad Remastered. And then get a... Sorry, I'm just gawking at the holographicness. And then get a... Both of the Brunas we pulled were holographic. A lot of the stuff we pulled was holo. Get all of them signed by the artists. And then they actually make... There's an Etsy shop that makes and sells frames for trading cards, but the frames are also what's the word I'm looking for? They're UV resistant, so they kind of protect all your stuff. But I mean, so like 3 of these actually we pulled holographic versions. But, like, that's a pretty sweet pull right there. Plus a fat stack of other rares. We got, like, 4 Planeswalkers. I don't think we got duplicates of any of the Planeswalkers. That's pretty sweet. We got an Avacyn. We got 2 Brunas. Both of the Brunas were holographic. We got another... Retro Border Griselbrand holographic. We got a Retro Border Emrakul holographic. So, overall, pretty big win. I think this version of the Meat Hook Massacre is going to go in one of my decks. I cannot lie to you. I think I'm going to have to flex a little bit, y'all. And then we've got all these lands, right? Like, the best part of this is that now I can go and swap out lands with these guys. Whom I adore. What else do we get? Has anyone in chat pulled anything lately? Cracked anything? I opened my single Spider-Man pack and got the, Opposition Agent. This is a pretty good get. Oh, we got 2 Avacyns. I forgot about that. Something I was looking for in here. Yeah, the Heartless Summoning. That's a very cool card. Like that. Conjurer's Closet. Very sweet get. Fucking Borderless Temporal Mastery. We love seeing extra turn cards. So. Yep. And a Faceless Looting. That's about it. Overcharged Amalgam is a sweet card. I think that probably will be it for tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out, even for a little bit, as I did this silly little thing. I need to first pay off the payment plan I'm doing for these 2 boxes. And then I hope to do this once again. I think my plan for a while is just to keep trying. Eventually I'll get it. Unless the price starts going down. I might keep an eye out. If the price does go down, I might look into seeing about trying to do some kind of payment plan to get the Edgar. I want to pull it, but I feel like that's the only one where it's like reasonable to try and just straight up buy it. But yeah, that'll do it. Thank you guys for hanging out. Have a good night. Tip your waitress.